Desalination is used generally to produce potable water. When we look at desalination in NEOM, we have a huge demand of water for district cooling, so we don't need fully potable water. We have a huge demand for agriculture, which has a different water quality requirement. We have a huge demand for industry like hydrogen, which really requires pure water, or semiconductor business, which requires pure water. So looking at desalination today, it's generally just produces potable water, but we have to look at it from a whole industry perspective. So we don't just focus on producing potable water. So that's why when we introduce desalination, it's not just reverse osmosis to produce potable water. We look at putting nanofiltration up front in order to make water that would be just for the cooling, for, let's say, for the hydrogen plant cooling, or for semiconductor business cooling, or for green steel cooling. And then the other aspect is going through reverse osmosis to create the potable water aspect, and then taking it further to create more pure water for, let's say, hydrogen or for the semiconductor business. So we don't just look at it standalone, and that way we see desalination changing in the future. But we're also going to make sure that we don't put the brine back into the sea, because we have a zero liquid discharge. Therefore, we have to process the brine. So there's a lot more interest for us to really concentrate the brine as maximum as possible, such that we utilize less energy to then process the brine after we've done the desalination. So there's our big impact here is to make the highest recovery possible in desalination. It's not to have the lowest cost of desalination, but the highest possible recovery. And that gives us the best overall energy cost across the whole process. So it's complicated for NEOM because we have this zero liquid discharge, but I think it's also beneficial for other areas to look at what we're doing, because it's one water quality doesn't fit all requirements, and there may be better ways for people to look at desalination in the future.